North Wales. This time was Friday. I was on my way to Tower Ridge. Today I'm on the road for another one I'm afraid of, Parsons Arete. So I'm in the Pass of Llanberis, so Penla Pass is down there. Snowdon is over here in the distance, which you can't see, and on my right is the Glider Mountains from the other side. Normally we come in from the north of the Gliders. Today I'm looking at the south. That's Glider 4, but I'm not going up the Gliders. Parsons Arete leads in between the shoulder of Crib Disgel, if that's how you say it, and Crib Goch. I will be using Crib Goch as my descent. Quite quiet for a summer in Pass of Llanberis. Today's not really a long day, it's more of a technical day. Over that's Parsons Arete up there, that nose. There's Glider 4. That's a Glider 4 in front. Glider 5 will be over there somewhere. Garnadugane will be up on our right. Snowdon will be behind that. And our far left behind all this will be Crib Goch. So Parsons Arete, grade 3 scramble. The nose is a diff, but I'm going to have a look at that first to see how difficult it looks. If not, you can bypass that. Over in the distance up there, that will be Yugorn. Look at that magnificent piece of rock. If you're into bouldering, might be your type of thing. It does stay west of the river, or the lake, whatever you want to call it, which I've done. It is up the rocky slopes, so I'll probably get to this first ledge here, and then it says to be options. It does look like a load of scree, which is a pain in the arse. So it is relatively steep. I've come up as much grass as I can because I don't like scree, plus the grass is dry. Good little warm up. That rock is razor sharp on your leg. So I'm on top of that first ledge now from when I was down there. It's just a view. It's a bit boggy here as well. I'm looking for a lake up on the other side. I think I'm just going to traverse directly across this line if I can. So that's what I've traversed so far. It's scree, boulder fields, very loose rock, and a little bit of grade 1 scrambling, well mild scrambling, I wouldn't even say grade 1. Bit of a bog here now, so I'm going to go straight across here. But always be careful of the drops. That's loose as hell. Always test your rock before you commit. Not all the time you get that opportunity. Carefully and lightly. That one has just totally given way, given its size. That's what I've covered so far. So I've come from down there, across, up and across. So my decision is to go up this wall in front. Once I get on top of that wall, I'll see whether it's easier to keep going up the wall or going left. The next aim is to get up that, and then I'm not too sure what's behind it. But let's get climbing. The thing about these situations is never panic. Never ever panic. Definitely doesn't feel like a scramble, this just feels like a rock climb. So it is pretty long-winded to get to this Parsons Arete. I've read 1 or 2 horror stories on the Walking Highlands app of Carlsberg do ridges, and the guy ended up going too far right, and as you can see it is very rock climbing territory. It's important to remain to the left. If I pronounce it right, Lynn Bach. That's this little lake here. Didn't expect it to be this small. Oh, I feel tiny next to this. So here I stand at the bottom of the nose of Parsons Arete. I'll take the gully just to be safe. I mean, it looks like I can get up that right side of the nose, but if I get stuck and I'm on my own, it's a huge problem. So along with Tower Ridge and Broadstand, there's one of the ridges I've been putting off due to fear. So this and Tower Ridge in the space of a week would be really nice to have ticked off. I do actually believe I can do that face, you know. My route finding today has to be spot on. Very little room for error today. Oh. Oh. Ah. There we go. I'm going around to the other side, but I don't mind right now. Possibly wrong-footed. Sketchy photograph spot leaning over that ledge. Choke stone. Oh, this was a bit of a harder way, a bit narrower. So make sure I don't swing out. Oh, not bad indeed. There's Crux rock over there. I'm already trying to go left because I know everyone's problems on this ridge have happened on the right. Choke stone's wobbling a little bit. We need something to grab onto when I make this leap with my left hand. There we go. Little secret hold there. So the important thing with these ridges is stick to the crest, which means the middle point. So that's the nose, the back of it. I've got a lot of exposure behind me. Never let it get to you. Exposure is only a problem when I fall off. So if I give all my full focus onto what my hands and feet are doing, I shouldn't fall off. The rock looks beautiful. There's me descent right down all this hilly bit here. Oh, we are high. Oh. This isn't good. Let's reverse over to these wide ledges here. The ridge. Yeah, it's a very exposed ridge, this one. Stay left as possible. Is all that's on my mind. It's a big drop down there. Slipped. There is a crux on here. Apparently there's two according to one fella from the Organ Highlands. Don't know much about them, to be honest. The other as they come along. Stay left. I couldn't end up any more left if I tried. So that must be where people have gone and end up in trouble on the other side. Touch wood. I don't end up in that trouble. So apparently there's a chimney on here. I think this is a crux. I mean, I could be wrong. It's definitely got a rock climb feel to it, as opposed to a scramble. Yeah, not the easiest of moves that. This is getting slightly harder. Where the fuck is the next handhold? Jesus, this is hard. People weren't bullshitting. Just don't know where my right hand's going to go after this. Jesus Christ. This is a situation. So glad that's a nice hold on my right arm. Oh, look at that for a drop. All upper body strength. Okay, now the chopper's out. Not for me. Very exposed, very so shy off this. Strangely enough though, I am enjoying myself at the same time. Enjoy myself more when I get that hip flexor up 1 extra inch. Just an extra inch, that's all I need. These holds are getting tougher. Yeah, I'm using my knees and I don't care. What a lovely day this is in the element. Whew. Shit, I ended up underneath this. It's quite scary, this. Exposure time. Again, bastard, I forgot sun cream now. Gonna be burnt later. Very early, very exposed. Very easy to fall into the wrong places. So I've got Elder 4, the Ratchet Mountain, Yukon, Glitter 4, Glitter Fac, and Penny Holding in the distance. And that's what it looks like for the top. That's how it looks on the right hand side. Goes all the way down there. Cloudy overhang, see? I think this is going to lead to the side. Of one fucking annoying insect. I like it snowed in the mist, I can't be arsed with the crowds. And there is Snowden. Ring glassing. I had my dinner here at down Goch. There's the pig track down there. Further below that is the miners track. People just queuing all over Snowden. Fuck that. This is part of the horseshoe in reverse. Oh, I forgot about these pinnacles. Instead of going down the east, I'm going to go down the north, bringing me back towards the car. So much easier than Parsons. Whew. Oh, so this is now Crux Arete. Most exposure on the crest of this ridge. First time up here?
No. And I'm as bad every time, mate.
Got leaks, so I'll go down the side. Unknown territory now. No fridge. Somewhere to Crux. So where them people come from on the right is usually where I do Crux, and then they fall down to the big truck, which is that path down there. Coming this way. Wanted to do Crux no fridge for a while. It's amazing when there's a drop either side here. How a normal step and your feet turn into lead. I honestly thought the North Ridge was a hill walking path. Didn't know it was a scramble. But I have. Seen people try and come down here because they shoot themselves that much. Wrong move. If you fall here, you're going to go quite a bit. That was a fucking nightmare, that is so steep. If I've missed a path that comes down this way, I'm going to be gutted about doing all this for nothing. Right, so I'm not too sure of my descent here. It's a very steep cliff. Well, I've worked it out only because I've seen this gentleman down here. I've come down the wrong side of the ridge, haven't I? I would have come down, stayed south, sorry. I would have come down and hit this scree section here and would have joined this guy on the path there. I think I'm right because he's got his hands on his hips. There's a lot of dodgy down, climbing steep grass hills and then this little scramble. I'm hoping this is the answer. I'm looking for. But I've just gone out above the tit. So there's a big drop down there into that gully as well. Another scrambly section over. Biggest dangers are behind me now. There's that rock from this morning. The one I said you could boulder on before I went through all that scree. So that is basically it.